So one of the questions that we get asked a lot is, how is it that we do it? We're personally involved and we're also
Personally involved.
You know what I mean? And we're also in business together. And I don't think I have the answer for that yet. I just know that we have found that one of the main things that keeps us in sync with our goals, mission, accomplishments is communication.
Absolutely. I think, and I'm learning that more and more so, communication is essentially the key, right? Whether it's us understanding what the other person's trying to communicate, or being in a meeting, something, and not seeing something, and the other person communicating their perspective or aspect of that. I think communication is really, whether it's a female perspective or male perspective, or more of the operations person to more of the visionary person, having that communication from both sides of the table allows you to really create much more value than you expect.
I agree. And whether it comes to like making a decision with a business, whether Erin wants to go out and purchase a home when I'm out of town, which he did, I'm okay with that, because I know at the end of the day, like, he's already communicated with me the process, and we already know how he's going to do that. And
I think the overall goal and the overall strategy, right?
Yes.
I don't need to necessarily, hey, I'm doing this because I want to do this. You already know the why.
Yeah, of course. And we're also like not in a situation where you feel like I'm controlling you. Like, I never ever want to feel superior than my spouse, and
vice versa too, right? So it's a partnership is not this or this. It's
or
really
this,
like
or this or this or this.
It's like like this, and it's going forward. It's hard to do that because there is a communication level, there's a knowledge level, there's a skill set level, and sometimes the other person doesn't, it's not necessarily up to par in those aspects. But I think given the chance, you're able to really get to that level of communication, of understanding, of emotional control.
Yes, I think more than anything, understanding. I mean, I go back to fear, right? It's the fear of the unknown. Like, majority of the time when you are not 100% excited to move forward with the decision that somebody is making, or you're not as excited to take on an idea or a challenge, it's mostly because you still don't understand it. I mean, there's this fear of the unknown. And if you have a partner who's willing to be patient with you and nurture you through the process and teach you exactly, how it works, going back again to real estate. I mean, when I got into real estate, I really didn't understand much of, how to find a deal, how to put a deal under contract. And Erin's always been really, really good at that. When he broke it down to me, A through Z, it made a lot more sense, and I felt more comfortable on, and then I could also add on to some of my strengths. And now,
now we work really well together, and I think that's important, giving the other person the opportunity to learn, to grow, and then also taking, be humble about it and find out what the weaknesses that you have, the things where you can learn and you can grow, and, understanding each other's strengths. I think being the same person is not what you're trying to do. I think the biggest strengths that we have as a partnership and being in business together is that we're very different, but we leverage those differences quite well. And I think that that's what makes us successful in both life and business. And that's your Tuesday tips, guys. Thanks for joining us.